enemies. So, but anyway, yeah, if I would really still recommend picking those games up. They're really fun. Yes, these seeds will do nicely. You have the gratitude of the Cenarian Circle. Ithis Moonwarden is the Night Elf Druid whom indoctrinated me into the Cenarian Circle. He has set up camp north of here, near the cliffs of the crater's easternmost edge. Follow the flow of the blood petal seeds, and I'll wager you'll find him nearby. My studies are limited only to seeds and other reagents, but he pursues more advanced matters. If you are curious to learn more about Ungaro's flora, you should speak with him now.
Keep your chin up, eh? Peace, friend.
Be careful, Valine. Getting close to any nest of eggs surely will provoke the mothers, even if you've already secured a gland from one. The mothers can be just as deadly as the quarry himself when they fight to protect their young. But if you are successful, then we shall have a definitive way of bringing Lakarwi out from hiding. Fine specimens. The 2 pieces you found should be perfect for baiting him into the open. Cannot wait to see the outcome of your fight with that monster. He is a massive thing with claws as sharp as the finest blades. You will look into his eyes and you will know death. Okay. This will be the most difficult part because there is some complexity to the plan. Continuing following the river to the north and look for a bend in the river. It was here I saw him last. You will know you are in the right area because all the bones from massive creatures that once wandered nearby. Take the meat you recovered and place it there. Then rub this mixture I created on the meat.
Go in
Now, if I remember right, yeah, it took me forever to figure this out. You actually have to open this up and have this stuff ready. The first time I did this, I don't think it actually came in a pouch in the original quest line, but that has been some years ago. But these Stone Guardians, you know, they're neutral, so you don't have to worry about them. I think that's kind of all the crystals that we need. Or can we... Yeah, there we go. We've got 9 of them. Let's go and get some more. I don't think you have to have a ton more. Did Garl send you? How are his studies coming? I find that he can be a bit slow at times, but he's truly a force to be reckoned with when he takes the form of the bear. Now we have more pressing matters to attend. You are already familiar with the first phase of the blood petal's life cycle, the waterborne seed. The next phase, however, is not so docile, the pack of juveniles. When blood petals hatch, they quickly form gangs and travel together, offsetting their weakness with overwhelming numbers. These packs of young lashers normally keep to themselves. But upset one of them and you upset them all. For our safety and the safety of others, dispose of them. They roam close by to the west and north. Alright. So, we just gotta kill these little things. This should explode and there we go. So everything's gonna get affected with corruption now and they'll all eventually die. And I'm getting healed the whole time, so yay! Easy. Oh wait. Yeah, that's the only drawback to affliction locks at this level. Oh, we're getting into the green ones. There's not a whole lot of area of effect stuff that we do. I think the destruction locks get um, um, oh, they evaded. Daggone it. They get the Hellfire, whichever one that is.
That spell isn't ready yet. I need a target.
There we go. And we don't even get anything to loot. Oh well. Ta-da! Yeah, these quests go by really, really fast, so. Crate of foodstuffs. Oh, there it is. Okay. I think. Alright, whoop. Oh, there he is. You can actually tame this guy too, so. But even without a pet, we're gonna really overmatch him, even though he's our level. Ta-da! Nothing to it. But I like, I guess, after going through 1,000 Needles with like the, well, it's now a water-based zone, which is actually pretty fun. It was just a little under level for us. And then going through Tanaris. Look how strangely the plant life reacts to the blood petals in the rolling gardens to the north. The trees are enveloped with more flowers and vines than usual. Large sporous blossoms project themselves from the ground where they once did not. The land is speaking to us, Blood Elf. The blood petals are destroying the balance. As my final task, I ask you to visit the swarming adult blood petals and prune their numbers. I'm gonna pause the video and I'll meet you guys down there. Well, you know, I'll just talk. But as I was saying, like after you've finished questing in Tanaris, which is basically just a big desert, and like coming into Ungaro Crater, it's real jarring, I think, and it's really refreshing because Tanaris is such a big zone and you quest for so long there. And then you come down here and it's completely different. There's, you know, it's like a really refreshing change of pace, change of scenery. I really like that. But then the second you get done with here, you go into Silithus, which is another desert. But it's also completely different, so we'll get... Do not let fear overpower you, Valine. Fear is the great betrayer. You must remain strong. The Earth Mother be praised. You've done it. Fair play to you, Valine. You have proven to be a great hunter in your own right. Your spirit is strong, your bravery unmatched, and your strength has been fortified. I bow down to your skills. And we get 2 things that we cannot even use. Yay.
We shall meet again.
But that's a good chunk of experience, so. But yeah, you know, there's just so many different things. I mean, we haven't even gotten to the meat of the zone here yet. There's actually a quest that we could have picked up in Undercity to come down here and kill those oozes that abound. If they've still got that in the game, I don't even know, honestly, but there's you know, it was just a really big, you know, Ungaro, it tied so many areas together back in the day. I guess that's why I like it so much. So, anyway. What's my reputation with the guild? Oh, I'm almost up there. Actually, I will go on and... yeah, I'm thinking that 10 or 12 should be enough for each of the crystals for the quest turn in. If, you know, again, I'm not for sure if that is still in effect, but kind of each zone has its own, or not zone really, but sub area of the crater. Like the blue crystals are here, the greens are here. I want to say yellow and then like red down here. So you can, that was kind of a thing you would do when you first got here, is you would ride around and grab the crystals, like however many you needed to do that quest chain. And then that would be like 3 or 4 quests done like really quick right off the bat. So it would kind of give you a little boost pretty quick. Yeah. I may switch to because my little imp is just getting hammered.
I'm out of range.
Crate of foodstuffs here. You find what appears to be a crate of food left behind when this camp was abandoned. On the outside of the crate, you can make out a stamp that says, "Property of Marshall Expeditions." And I think that, yeah, goes right down there. There are several of those little campsites scattered around. How many green ones do we have now? 9? Okay. Excuse me. Oh, bumped the mic there. Sorry. Oh, dang. We didn't unlock anything, though, unfortunately. Alright, 2 more. I like that all these plants are neutral. You don't really have to worry about aggroing a ton of stuff too. So actually, all in all, a fairly peaceful place to level up as long as you keep an eye out for dinosaurs. So. And more stuff we can't use. Yay! High up in the cliffs above me there is a large crystal pylon. Who placed it there I cannot say, nor can I determine any reason that it would be built in such a strange place. Maybe you can make more of it than I can. I personally don't care what it does, so you needn't report back to me. But perhaps one of the scholars in Marshall's stand might be interested in what you discover. Whoa. And he teleports it, or does he? What did he give us? Oh, fortitude. So this was originally where you fought Lakarwi. But he actually teleports us up to where this crystal is, or this pylon. Crystal pylons of Ungaro are a mystery to all. To the few inhabitants here, they are a source of legend, with much speculation as to their purpose. Alright. The pylon seems to be transmitting data somewhere. A closer inspection of the pylon leads you to find a small table containing yellow, red, and green crystals arranged in what seems like a specific formation. A large blue circle of crystals is flanked on either side of a smaller circle of yellow crystals and another of green crystals. You carefully take note of what you see, knowing that someone may be very interested in hearing about what you have found. But as you can see, it like points us